again, the level of ignorance, but it's good that he had someone that he was able to call you and sort of shift that mindset in him, hopefully, and start to think, oh, yeah, you might be right.
I don't reckon I shifted it.
You don't need to shift it. Nothing.
Not a thing in the world. I reckon I wasted an hour.
Nothing.
That's what I think happened.
How good. Was this a cousin, did you say?
Yeah, family member.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, I once had a mentor many years ago, and he was telling me, he goes, I hope my kids get taxed stupid amounts of money. And I was like, I remember looking at him, why? Because if they're getting taxed, they're making money.
Yeah.
He goes, that's good. Because obviously you can minimize your tax debt.
Yeah, it was tax efficiency.
There's ways to do it.
Yeah.
But
like the person who pays zero is most of the time making nothing. At least on paper. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. They make nothing.
So tell me, this 0.5% increase, what does it change for you, George?
Oh, nothing at all.
Are you going to put your prices up?
Oh, I try to put my prices up at every chance I get.
Me?
Yeah,
I put it up every day.
Yeah, why not?
If you call me tomorrow, I cost more.
Hopefully, you're better. You're better than you were yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, my mentality isn't so much how do I put everything up 1% or do this or do this. It's just like I'll look at a project based off its merit and I go, this is how much money we want to make. This is a difficult job. This is an easy job, whatever it might be, and execute from that. As we put a markup before you go, we put a markup on, I'm talking about the construction business now, but as we put up a markup on materials, goods, labor, all that sort of stuff, we're generally more expensive or making more money as a default because if materials are going up and labor is going up, I'm putting a markup on that material and labor. So as a result, I'll make more money. And then I just look at efficiencies within the business and go, okay, how can we do this? How can we move that? How can I get that?
Okay, let's go back to the super thing though. Right? So from last financial year to this one, if you pay someone $100,000 a year and you have to contribute an additional 0.5% to their super, it's $500 a year.
That's right.
Okay. So it's $125 a quarter.
Yep.
That you pay because super gets paid quarterly. Did you do anything different?
Nothing.
So why you seemed bothered by it?
I wasn't bothered. It was just the opening of the conversation with where raise the minimum wage and then super. You know, I think, do you like super? Do you think it's a good thing for people?
Yes and no. I think most people should learn about it. I think people don't understand it.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and I think
most people wouldn't even know how much super they have.
Yeah, I think you should. I'm actually reading a really good book about this right now. It's called I'll Teach You to Be Rich.
Yeah, cool.
Right.
I'll check that one out.
And yeah, there's a lot of basic stuff there.
Yeah, I find that with a lot of those wealth books.
Like there's a lot of stuff where I'm like, he'll be like, work out your expenses. Blah. And it's like, and dude, like this he's quite good. Like he talks about funds. He goes into some complex stuff as well, but there's some levels of it that are like super basic. And you're like, dude, like if people aren't doing, like I know those, like that was like, it wasn't even taught to me. I kind of worked it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like if people don't know that, like, I was about to say the R word, but you're not very smart.
Radical.
Yes, you're very radical. I'm going to use that word every time now. You're a big radical. But do you know what I mean? And then I've been reading this book anyway, and he talks about all this. And I think with your super, there is a huge benefit. Like one, tax efficiency, contributing to it prior to everything happening. Obviously, managed funds. It's going to grow year on year, compounding year on year. I think Einstein coined the term, compound interest is the seventh wonder of the world, eighth wonder of the world. How many wonders of the world are there?
At least 30.
31st wonder of the world. But I think most people don't understand it. And I think the downside to super is, like, how you hear now, and I don't follow this too closely, but you hear like they're going to start, how do they save the economy, dude? If everything tanks, like now with AI, if everything tanks, how do they save the economy? They'll start funding everyone and then they'll tax the rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it becomes a thing of like, okay, cool. Right now, the law is your super tax-free. Now they're about to change that, yeah? And it's about to become like I think if you hit 3 million,
3 mil, yeah.
we tax you on anything above 3 mil, which is the downside because all of a sudden invested all this money with thinking there are
Benefits.
no tax implications.
Yeah.
Thinking this is all tax-free dollars, and I'm gonna get to pull it out when I'm 190 because we're gonna live that long. And then like all of a sudden the law changes because it's so far away.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
And the way they probably see it is most people won't accumulate $3 million in their super. So again, they're going for those wealthy people that have the $3 million.
Yeah, I don't know how you would.
If you, what do you mean? You don't know what? Sorry.
Surely you can accumulate 3 million.
If you're working a 9 to 5, probably not, man. In your working career to make 3 million.
If you work for 40 years, you should get close.
Mm,
You should.
I don't know.
Run the numbers, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it
it's a
depends on how much you
compounding
make.
game.
It depends how much you're making.
If
too.
you're making like 70K a year
Yeah.
and 12% now,
Mm.
you know what I mean? On top of that, do you make your employment agreements including super?
Yes and no. I don't know. It just depends. I'll just look at it because for me, it makes no difference. I've got to pay them that much money has to come out of my bank account. Do you know what I mean? So whether
It
it's
makes all the difference.
no, as in the figure. I'm
Yeah.
saying. So if it's 85 plus super, well, I don't look at it as 85 plus super. I look at it as what that total
Yeah.
thing is going to be, is what it's going to cost the business. So I just calculate it whichever way.
No.
If I can make just whatever sounds better. I don't
But so if I say it's 100 including super as opposed to 90 plus, when the super goes up, it comes out of their wage, not out of. Does that make sense?
yes, I know what you're saying.
So if your employment agreement is including super, like this is your thing including super.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool, the super comes out of that. So when the super laws changes and it goes from 11.5 to 12,
Yeah.
we're just shifting a bit of their money.
I know. Yeah. No, I don't do it like that.
Yeah, me either.
I do plus.
But yeah, some people do.
Mm. I think that's, again, small-minded thinking, like, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm going to save $500 this year. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't know. I'd always do a plus.
Yeah, fair enough. What was the name for that? The super thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about super.
I think super's good.
Yeah.
All in all.
Yeah.
The downside is limitation of control.
Yes. Yeah, that's definitely it. Because, again, you can't access your super to do things that you want to do. You can't access it early.
I think that's great.
Yeah, to a degree. I think there's a time.
You actually can access it early if you need
yeah.
to. But the whole thing is like they understand people
Yeah. We'll
are
take it.
impulsive and will take it. So
And
it's
go
like,
buy a
cool, we
car.
need to just make it harder for you.
Yeah.
Super hard. So it's like if you need to do it.
Pun.
Hey?
Pardon the pun.
Yeah. Didn't even mean that.
Yeah.
But
They're good.
just
He's
realized.
here all week.
Yeah, I think it's good all in all. The only downside is the level of control I don't like.
Yeah, well,
Because
then you can have a self-managed super fund.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's still levels to it, but you can do more with it.
You're just investing instead of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You get to choose.
That's
and
not the
pick and
element
do.
I don't like. I
Yeah.
think most people should not invest their own money.
Yeah.
I think most people should invest in funds.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I think Vanguard is going to do way better than, or Host Plus is going to do way better than you
Yeah.
most of the time. 99.9% of people.
Yeah.
And if you've got skills and you can go and you can, develop or, you follow business trends really carefully and you choose to study businesses and do a lot of analysis and pick particular stocks and things like that, sure, go nuts.
Yeah.
But most people, nope, I'm going to beat the thing. But even if you're in a SMSF, if laws change and they say, cool, like all of a sudden now anyone over $1 million, we're going to tax you.
Yeah.
You can't turn around and be like, no. You can't.
I know.
You know what I mean? Whereas if you have your money in a different avenue or account, you have a little bit more control. You can take it out whenever you want. You can move it. But tax.
That's right. Good old tax. Yeah, I mean, look, post-COVID, particularly here in Victoria as well, like what you said, during hard times, they'll give handouts and whatnot, and they did that massively here, massively.
It's Australia. That's
Our
Australian.
debt's huge, particularly in Victoria though. Like Victoria's debt's fucked.
We
comparatively.
have one of the best, like, the bottom, if you look at the socio-economical,
Mm-hmm.
like the people at the bottom live a decent quality
Yeah.
compared to
Are there places
someone
in the world?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dude. I reckon would be like top 5.
Mm.
There would be very few places that offer as many subsidies, and America's not that good.
Mm.
Like, but the people at the bottom of America struggle.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And whereas in Australia, you kind of get spoon fed a bit. They look after you,
Yeah.
which is nice. It also makes you comfortable,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
it also allows you to take risks and say, "Cool, man. Like worst case scenario,
I got this fail safe.
yeah.
Mm.
Worst case scenario, and be like
We'll
these
make
guys.
it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you going out there and going to look at employing more people? Or are you worried about your...
I mean, what with
Minimum
the super increase?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna start sacking.
Start scaling, yes.
Yeah, start culling the list.
Start culling. But look, again, in that, you say start sacking, it is resource-based as well.
What do you mean?
As in, if you now lose 10 clients, right,
Mm.
touch wood, you lose 10 clients, and the foreseeable future doesn't look like you're getting any more, like you've got to make that decision whether you start getting rid of people. You're not going to pay them to sit there and look pretty and go, oh, well, soon we're going to start having clients again. But in the same token, if you get another 10 clients, well, you've got to put people on.
Yeah, I think there is a. If you lose 10 clients at once, you're doing something wrong.
Mm. Yeah.
You are. Like, in somewhere's, you've let yourself down somewhere,
Mm.
whether you're aware of it or not. But you've dropped the ball. And you just got to pick the ball back up.
Absolutely. But yeah, because I always look at our current projects and what we got on and how we're going to deliver those. And there's times when you are top heavy, I believe, or for me personally anyway, because we'll have projects finishing, then we have new ones starting. Like right now, we've actually got 2 projects finishing, but 1 starting. So it kind of balances us out again. But then I need to forecast and start looking in the future. And this is what you're saying. You got to plan for that. I know towards the end of the year, we're going to finish another 2 projects. So we then need the next 2 or 3 projects to kickstart so we can get moving with everything as well. And yeah, that planning and that foresight and forecasting is massive in any business, not just in what we do, but in any business. I think you've got to be looking towards the future and seeing where it's all at and what you need to be doing for sure.
Yeah. Otherwise, what are you doing?
If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.